Lucky, lucky, lucky me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Actually, I'm all cheesy, but I'm down guys. A lot is happening at this time. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a sign that I shouldn't travel or what, but a lot is just going on. I'm still here. I'm just gonna say that I'm still here. First, let me just introduce myself. I'm Barbara. Thank you all so much for always clicking in to watch my videos, and to all the new subscribers, I appreciate you. So where do I even start? A lot is going on. I'm still here. I'm not supposed to be here. I was supposed to be landing now, yeah, for my trip, but I'm still here guys. My visa, I had issues with my visa. Normally I'm an American citizen, so before you travel to the country I'm going to, I have to request for visa. I'm not gonna say where I'm going to. Should I? Anyways, I'm going to Cameroon, right? So before I travel, I'm supposed, as an American citizen, I'm supposed to request for visa. So usually we do it by mail. You mail it. They have an application. You have to take passport size pictures. You have to get a MoneyGram, some money through MoneyGram. You have to state the reason, because they are very strict with issuing visas now, due to whatever reason it is, but they're very strict. So I'm going for my aunt's funeral. I lost my aunt. I know I haven't mentioned it on this channel, but I lost my aunt sometime in March, around March 18th. I lost my aunt, so she resides in the UK, so we're taking her back home to her resting place. So I was supposed to travel. Those are all the requirements, and yellow card, what else, 2 application, yellow card, passport size, reason for travel. You have to print also your itinerary. You have to print out the itinerary. They have to see that your flight is booked and you're ready for travel. So I did all that. I sent in my application, sent in even the death certificate. They need that, so I did send in all that. And I was just hoping, I made sure, it took me like a couple of days because I wanted to make sure everything is correct. Everything is correct. Like, you have to take your time to fill out that application. So I printed more than 2. I needed 2, but I printed more than 2 just because in case I make a mistake, I needed to just start a new one, because they are when I mean strict, they are very strict. So I did all that. I sent in my application. I was just hoping, okay, waiting for it, and you have to ship it like overnight so they can get it the next day. It depends where you're shipping from. Sometimes it'll take 1 day, 1.5, 1.5, so they can get it the next day. And you also have to include a return envelope also a next day, like, so they can ship it, because it's ASAP, you know. So I did all that. On the, what day was that? I was supposed to travel on the 3rd, which was yesterday. I was supposed to travel on the 3rd, so I received it back on the 28th. I saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was already getting excited, knowing that I did everything perfect. Went to Walgreens, took my pictures. I was like, yes, I'm getting my visa. I'm ready for travel. Let me just do my last minute prep. You guys have already seen me preparing for the trip. I'm like, let me do my last minute prep and just travel, because I'm ready. Only for me to receive the envelope. And you can tell when you get your envelope, once you open the envelope, if you see like white paper still in there, know that they sent your application back. And that was my case. Immediately I saw that, I was heartbroken. I'm like, this is the 28th and it's close to the weekend. How am I supposed to resubmit this and get it back in time for me to travel on the 3rd? So Lord have mercy. So I opened it. The reason they gave, they said my passport pictures are not clear. They need a white background. Guess what? I went to Walgreens. They are professionals. They took my pictures. I know they are professionals, and their system have to approve it before they can give me the pictures. So I knew everything was correct. But taking a second look after they said that, I'm like, okay, it looks kind of dark, but they should have looked at my itinerary. Those people are really strict. They didn't even care to see that my flight is really upcoming. You know, let them give me a call. Maybe I can send I can mail it next day delivery, I can quickly go take another picture and mail it next day delivery, or just send a soft copy if they need that. I know they don't want to go through the stress of soft copy, but they should have just give me a call, you know, a courtesy, just so I can do that and mail it back to them. Right? It is what it is. I couldn't do nothing. I can't travel. I don't have a visa on my passport. I have to start looking for alternatives, but my time is fast approaching. Monday and Tuesday is a holiday. It's Ramadan. I think Salah is holiday, so nothing could be done, and my travel date was on a Tuesday. Offices were closed. They were closed back home because we're looking for alternative back home, looking for how to get me an okay to even board the plane. I was so heartbroken. Like, my siblings, everybody was down, you know. I still had hope. I was like, okay, Monday is a holiday. Tuesday, maybe some people, you know, it might not be a holiday, but come Tuesday, that's when reality kicked in. I'm like, I'm not gonna travel. It's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be there in time, and I want to see my aunt, you know. And the program is, I'm getting there. Oh Lord have mercy. It wasn't just gonna work as planned, and this is a short trip, mind you. It's a short trip. So Tuesday came. I couldn't sleep. I was just waiting for good news, because we have time difference like back home, so I was waiting for good news. And then I got a call that it's a holiday, people are not coming to the office. That's when reality kicked in. I was bawling, I was crying, I was just upset, like I was just myself in the house. I just, you know, my siblings, they were calling me, they were so down. From the moment they denied me the visa, everybody was just so down, because they know it was not gonna be lively without me. I'm loud, I'm crazy, I'm funny, I'm cool, I'm nice, I have a cool personality, especially among my siblings. You know, we have fun together, and I'll be meeting all my siblings. I mean, all my mom's kids. We were gonna be in the same place, so it's like a mini reunion for us too. So they needed me to be there. If not, I was gonna be the only one that would be absent. Everybody was down. When I call especially my sister in Paris, when I call, she'll be crying. She'll call me. She want to see if I'm down. At first, before Tuesday, I was not down. I was like, you guys should forget it. Her husband was like, I'll fast for you, you know, just so you can get your visa. I'll fast for you, you know. I'm cool like that. I'm likable, I'm lovable. So yeah. My other sibling, my sister in South Africa, she already got there, so she was, everybody, I mean everybody was down. My brother too was down, but you know how men act, you know. I couldn't tell, you know, he was down, but I just couldn't tell, because men show their emotions differently. But all my other siblings, like my other sister, my eldest sister, she was sending me contacts, and reach out to this, doing this. Everybody was trying to help. My younger sister, she was giving me her brother-in-law's, you know, contact to do this and do that and do this. But it was the holiday that spoiled everything. But I'm happy for the Muslims. It's their day, let them celebrate. But as an individual, it affected me. But nonetheless, their community, they have the right to enjoy, celebrate. So I was just like, okay, I went, let me try to change it. I called. They said, I spoke with an agent. He told me, because I was still going to maintain my coming back date, I'm just pushing it one day. He's like, it's 500 and something. I'm like, okay, let me make calls and see if I want to keep the return date the same, all this blah 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 blah, you know, because of course my husband had to make some changes with his work schedule for me to travel, and then now I missed my flight. Other changes have to be made. I can't just agree to that. I need to follow up and make some calls. He's like, okay, this like that, you didn't call before calling. I'm just like, so I was not sure what he was telling me, if it's right, or if it's directly the airline, or if it's an agent, because I just googled and called that number. Come to find out it was just an agent. But when I got home, I was checking, like, okay, to push my date, to change the flight, I was seeing like some huge amount of money to do that, which was not what my younger sister told me when she was trying to do it for my mom. It was so huge. The amount was like equivalent to close to even me getting another ticket. So I'm like, what's going on? So I just started telling everybody I'm not traveling, I can't, it's not worth it, because it's gonna take 2 days of my days already. So what's the purpose, you know? It's not even gonna make sense. I won't be there in time to even see my aunts and just wish her farewell, you know, just show love. And you know, it can be shown in a distance, but pay my last respect, I won't be there. So it was just so heartbroken. My husband too, he was just, everybody was just down. Even the kids could just feel sensey that mommy's not okay, you know. I don't hide my emotions, but I'm happy most of the time, and the kids can tell, because I'll be playing with them, I'll be jumping with them, I'll be saying some goo goo gaga stuff, you know, just crazy stuff. They know I'm funny, they have a funny mom. But that day was just different. I was just, then I checked again, the amount was so crazy. I just told everybody I'm not gonna do it, but I want to wait for my travel date in the morning, then I'll cancel before my time, see if I can get some credit back for my flight, you know, because I didn't get insurance, because I knew it was set. I'm going. So next morning I called my mom. My mom called me. My sister had already told me. She called my mom. My mom was not okay. She was down. Everybody was just down. So I called my mom. Before I wanted to cancel, I wanted to call her one last time just to inform everybody that, okay, this is it, I'm not going to travel anymore. I sent message to my sister, left recording voice notes. I also like to wait for their response. One was telling me, oh, my other sister, she was my other sister, she started crying, you know. That's how close we are. They said it's not gonna be the same without me, this blah blah blah. And mind you, I was gonna meet my sister, my younger sister, and her family. She's traveling with her family. Her husband had 3 kids, so I was gonna meet them in Brussels. So we're gonna meet there and then go together, arrive together. As I'm making this video, they are already there. They are already there. Today is the 4th. No, today is the 4th of May. So they are already there. They called me video call, so I'm glad they got there safe. But that could have been me too. We could have been together, we could have made noise, you know. But everything happens for a reason. I kept seeing different signs. I was just asking God, I was just praying, God, is this a sign that you're telling me not to travel? I discussed some crazy stuff with my sister, you know. We discussed, I'm like, what if, you know, maybe it's just for me not to travel. But I don't know why God would not want me to travel to go pay last respect to my aunt, you know. I was just asking and answering the question by myself. So fast forward Tuesday morning, I was like, okay, let me change, let me just cancel. I even reached out to my cousin in Maryland. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, sis. If you watch this video, she also tried to render her help, but nothing was working. I even have to update her. Yes, nothing was working. So come Tuesday morning, I was like, okay, I was on my phone, I'm like, okay, let me just go and cancel now. I'm not traveling anymore. I was crying. While doing that, I was crying. I was bawling tears. I was not doing that, but I was just like really bawling. So I'm like, okay, but before I do that, let me try again to see if I can change the flight, because it was impossible the day before, because the prices were crazy high. It was crazy. Everybody was surprised. Why is it so high? Why is it so? Maybe because my date were really close. It was like, you know, I don't know. But then I went again. I saw the prices, like it came down a little bit. I was like, wow. I quickly called my husband. He was working. He was just sitting and working. I was like, come see. It's like I found a date. I found something. Look at this amount. It's much better, you know. I'll just sacrifice and do it. Let me just do it. It's like, click, let's see. I'm like, I clicked, and it went. Finally, we succeeded. So yes, my flight was changed, my travel was delayed, but guess what? I am still traveling, even though I don't know, maybe I will be able to that day that I'm getting there. But I don't know, maybe by God's grace, you know, I'll be able to see my aunt and pay her. I mean, I've seen pictures after they've dressed her, prepare her to take to Cameroon. I've seen pictures, but I need to see her physically. So I'm excited again. It started bad, so I just had to push my dates, and I had to like just make some other arrangements. But I'm happy. Everything worked out. Everything worked out at the end. Everything happens for a reason. I'm still excited because I just needed to go. I just needed this break. I need to meet my siblings. I have a sister I haven't seen for so many years, and I just can't imagine like meeting her. I don't know if I would just Ah, Barbarita, that's how she calls me. Anyway, so that's what happened. That's why I'm still here. I just wanted to give you guys the update. But yes, I'm gonna be traveling. As you're watching this video, today is and you watch this when I'm back, you know, this you're gonna watch this, I don't know, but today is the 4th, so I'm leaving on the 5th. I'm going there on the 5th. I'll leave on the 5th and I'll arrive on the 6th. So yeah, how does it work for you guys? I know some countries you can get like easily get the visa upon arrival, but they are making things difficult now. I know even Nigeria you can get like visa upon arrival, but they are making things difficult now. So yeah, but I'm happy I was able to sort out my issue. I'm gonna be traveling. Yes, I'm gonna be traveling, so I have to locate my passport, because at this point I don't even know where it is. That will be another trouble, right? So after this video I'm just gonna go find it right now, because I had tossed everything. I had canceled my travel plan. In my mind I was like, no more travel. I just tossed everything. I was just thinking, how am I gonna unpack my suitcases? I'm gonna try to unpack everything now. But and we had shopped like for our first son. He has a whole suitcase for himself, so yeah, and I needed to take those stuff to him, and we have other things planned other than, you know. So but I'm glad I'm going. Please celebrate with me. Your girl is happy again. I'm happy again. And I'm also gonna try to see if I can reach out to some YouTubers there, you know, some people that I'm talking with. I can try to see if I can reach out, if we can do a collab, if not even a collab, but just get to see them. So I'll try to make room for that. I'm excited. I mean, the ones in Douala, because Yaoundé, I'm not sure I'm going to be going to Yaoundé because my trip is short. It's short, so I'll just try to make time for that. So I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for clicking in to watch this video. God bless you. Mwah. Another thing I forgot to mention is I didn't go yesterday, but so today I wanted to just use like strip lashes, but today I went and did individual lashes. I don't know if you guys can tell, so I did my lashes just to make it easy. If I'm trying to do my makeup back home, I just put foundation and all the stuff. I don't have to like stress putting lashes and maybe the wind blowing, I don't know, but I just decided to do that. I haven't done this in many years. I just like the strip, put it, take it off, get comfortable. That's it. So bye. I did come up house by 9:30. My flight from my place is at 12:15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm happy. Oh, there's a person you even cook so hard. It's okay. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So don't feel free now. Be happy.
I know.
Oh no, this sad.
I know.
I need to see for Facebook now.
Oh no, no man tell me.
I don't go direct for Facebook.
Hey, ma can't go. Hey.
Yes.
Oh really? Oh my God, thank you. Well, it's so sad I missed that, but I mean, I'll try to see the one. I know. Well, thank you, sis. I might join for Facebook. Alright, bye. Oh, that was my sister. I just finished this video and she just called, you know, so I was just like, let me just capture. So she just told me they are so happy that I'll be coming, and she told me they're on Facebook live with it, you know. Sam, I could have displayed there. Hey. I can see my brother. Hey, that's my sister dancing. reality. I can't believe my aunt is gone. Look at my mom. That's my mom. Where? My mom.